Wahoo. Doris, welcome Christmas, bring your light. Wahoo, Doris, Wahoo. Doris, welcome in the cold dark night. Welcome, welcome, Wahoo, Wahoo, welcome, welcome, Wahoo, Wahoo, welcome Christmas while we stand heart to heart and hand in hand. They thought the sights were pleasant. On St. Patrick's Day, they had a huge pheasant. And every who got in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Please go ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be perhaps his shoes were too tight. It could be perhaps instead he screwed on this way. I think the most likely reason of all, his heart is too sizes too small. But whatever his reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, eating the foods, staring down from his cave from the sour earthy ground at the warm-lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Whoville down in Whoville beneath was busy hanging a mistletoe wreath. And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled the spear. Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here. He stirred with his fingers, nervously drumming. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. For tomorrow I know every Who child will be bright and early and rush for their toys. And the noise, that's one thing I hate. All the noise. And the Who's gonna know will sit down to a feast. They'll feast and they'll feast and they'll feast. And they'll feast on Who pudding and rare Who roast beef. That's one feast I can't stand in the least. Then they'll do something I hate most of all. Every Who got in Whoville, the tall and the small, will stand close together, with Christmas bells ringing. They'll stand hand in hand, and those Who's will start singing. Wahoo, Doris, Wahoo, Doris, welcome Christmas, come this way. Wahoo, Doris, Wahoo, Doris, welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome, welcome, Wahoo, Wahoo, welcome, welcome, Wahoo, Wahoo. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to grasp. Wahoo, Doris, Wahoo. And they'll sing, and they'll sing, and they'll sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this Christmas thing, the more Christmas thought, I must stop this whole thing. For years and years I put up with it. Now I must stop some way to keep Christmas from coming. But how? He got an idea. An awful idea. He got a wonderful, awful idea. He knew what to do. He walked in his room. He made a Santa Claus hat and a coat. He chuckled and clucked. What a Grinchy trick. This coat and this hat, I'll look just like St. Nick. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole. reindeer. The Grinch looked around. This reindeer were scarce were none to be found. That's not the Grinch. Ha! He simply said. If I can find a reindeer, I'll make one instead. So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn to the top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he hitched up old Max. And he said, "Get out!" And the sled started down toward the Who's. They had snooze in their town. All their windows were dark. No one knew he was there. All the Who's were dreaming sweet dreams without care. He came to the first house on the square. As I stopped number one, the Grinch simply hissed, and he climbed to the roof, and he bagged in his fist. He climbed to the chimney. I rather hate pinch, but I said he could do it, and so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a minute or two. He stuck his head out to the fireplace with all the stockings hung all in a row. These stockings, the Grinch, are the first thing to go. They slithered and slunk with a smile was unpleasant. Around the whole room, he took every present. Popcorn, roller skates, bicycles, drums, checkerboards, video games, popcorn, and plums. He stuffed all that food. We just saw the chimney with glee. And now, I will stuff up the tree. He took the tree and he started to shove, and you saw it start to slow down. To cool the dove, turned around past me, swung around the Who. Little Cindy Lou Who was no more than two. He stared at the Grinch. "Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? Why?" "Why, my sweet little girl," the big Santa Claus lied. "There's a light on this tree, won't light on one side. I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up here. I'm bringing it up back here." His foot pulled the child, and he patted her head, and he got her a drink. He set her to bed. And Cindy Lou Who was in bed with her cup. He plugged up the chimney and stuffed the tree up. Then he went up the chimney himself, yelled water, and the last thing he took was a log to the fire. The walls left nothing but hooks of wire. And one speck of food he left in the house was a crumb. It was too small for a mouse. He did the same thing to the other Who houses, leaving from much too small for the other Who mouses. Wait a minute! There's the quarter to dawn. All the Who's still in bed, all the Who's still snooze. He packed the sled 10,000 feet up off the side of Mount Crumpet. He rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he was graciously humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouth will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's will all cry boo-hoo. That's the noise the Grinch and I simply must hear. So he paused. Then the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did press down rising over the snow. Started in low. Then started to grow. "That's all our presents. I bet that Grinch." "That's what I'm going to tell my father last week. Grinch stole our presents." "Well, I'm glad the Grinch stole our presents." "You are?" "Yes, don't forget to my family." Rudolph, welcome Christmas, come this way. Rudolph, welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome, welcome, Rahu, Rahu. Welcome, welcome, Rahu, Rahu. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have him to grasp. This song didn't sound sad. This song sounded glad. Every Who down and Who over, tall and small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, came to sustain. And the Grinch with his feet ice cold in the snow was puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons. It came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. Puzzled and puzzled till spring was quite sore. And the Grinch tells us what we had for. Maybe Christmas doesn't come from the store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, needs a little bit more. But what happened then? Well, in Google they say the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then the proving of Christmas finally came through, and the Grinch found the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. And then with his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whipped his load to the right morning light. The smile slowly descended out from it, cheerfully blowing hoo-hoo on his trumpet. He brought everything back, and the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef. Welcome Christmas, come this way. Welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Christmas is in our grasp, as long as we have hands to grasp. Christmas time will always be, just as long as we have thee. Welcome Christmas, while we stand, heart to heart and hand in hand. Merry Christmas!